Hey everyone, and welcome to another custom challenge run. But really, it's another champions run. And now the difference is, besides the fact that Judas is a bit of a big commitment for that, since a lot of champions do 1 heart of damage right off the start. I'm gonna play Cain this time, and we'll work our way into it, into getting things done. But with the always champion enemies cheat on, I also have the addition of a new cheat, which makes champions not drop anything. Now, I'm going to restart this run because holy water is a garbage item. See Spider Mod there in the bottom corner? Because I'm playing with Spider Mod, because only Spider Mod has the champion enemies cheat so far. And, well, Cellar kind of doesn't help because there aren't really going to be too many champions on the Cellar. I could set it to always be vanilla floors, but that would be kind of boring. But since champions won't be dropping anything, this run won't be as ridiculously easy as the last one seemed to be. And since I'm playing Cain, I won't have that amazing D6 ability that I did last time. Monstro's Tooth will be at least a little more workable, so we'll roll with it. Have Monstros stomp on an enemy. There's something I also want to test with it that I'm pretty sure doesn't work, but it was asked. So I'm not going to use it against this boss. What I'm going to do is, assuming that I don't die during this boss fight, I will use it after the boss fight in order to attempt... I'll leave the room, of course. I'll spawn the Monstro, leave the room, and then come back in and see if it respawns the boss. I'm pretty sure this doesn't work, but someone asked about it and I've never tested it, so may as well try. But I don't think it does. I think that that's only going to be black flies. Still, it's science in action, and everyone likes science. So we have another first look today, another first look tomorrow, probably. And then after that, we might... Okay, Jesus Juice, great item for 0.5 damage up, so, you know, only... Oh, you can't... Really now? Can't use Monstro's Tooth in an empty room. Apparently. I mean, I'm pressing space right now. So I guess that isn't a thing. Alright, so how much health is here? Full heart, so we're going to the Curse Room. Curse Room's a fun place. I like Curse Rooms. We get 1 soul heart, so we really come out with half of a soul heart. That's better than nothing. So I guess you can't use Monstro's Tooth unless there's an enemy to kill. So what we need to do then is kill the enemy with Monstro and then try before Monstro leaves. Still, we're done with this floor, so away we go. So yeah, another first look today, a first look tomorrow, probably. There are 1, 2, or 3 first looks, including today, coming up. And I don't know yet what number it is, because I haven't played 2 of the games yet. So I need to take a little bit of time and get accustomed to them. Still, there is definitely one coming today. I've been playing it. I think it's fun. I'll leave it as a surprise. So, you know. Oh, nice. 2 keys. All right, I'm happy with that. Let's just see what's in here. Don't know about that, but let's see what's in the item room instead. The miter. Okay, so that means that all non-specific heart drops, that is a drop of a heart that is not guaranteed to be a certain type of heart, has an extra 50% chance of instead being a soul heart. So basically we have, it's a 10% base, then a second chance that's 50%, and that means that we have about a, 54.5 or 50.5% chance, which is pretty good. So since we're Cain, we have a lucky foot. Pills can't be bad, they can only be good or neutral. Speed up, I don't actually like very much, but that's life. I will live with it. Oh yeah, I got Jesus Juice, so I am in fact more powerful. One-shotting flies, apparently. I don't really see a reason not to worry about, item charges. Man, this whole champions don't drop anything. This is just a hard mode of the game now. So that's cool. And, of course, I'm sorry to anyone that's colorblind, because you're missing out on all the fun where it's like a rainbow every room, or Christmas every room. And that's fun. I like it. But, you know, I'm sorry if you can't see it. At least you can tell that they're bigger and probably darker in most cases. Right? 3 cents was not worth that bomb. It really wasn't. So we're going to adopt our new strategy for testing Monstro's Tooth and that pro strat. If we can. It might be a little tougher than you think. Still, we're gonna get a soul heart drop for this boss fight, since it's a blue champion boss. And note that... Oh wait, no. I guess we won't because... I don't know. Champions don't drop anything. I don't know how that applies to bosses, but we're supposed to get a soul heart drop And, you know, that'd be nice. Because it's a blue boss, that's how that normally works. But I don't know if it's going to work this time. Still, that'll be an adventure. Okay, I need to pay attention to the health bar. And I need to be nearish to the door. That was really silly damage, but that doesn't lower my chance of a deal with the devil or anything since it's not red heart damage. Okay, pay attention to that. We have Monstros. Stomp, we get out. It didn't work, and we lost our devil room, unfortunately. But that's fine, because we did get meat, which is health up and damage up. I'm going to go to the curse room like a crazy man. So we did lose that devil room. I don't think it's a big deal, although, of course, enemies are going to be stronger and such. So maybe it will be a big deal. Nice, 2 soul hearts, that's good. I'm going to go to the challenge room as well. And now we know that that doesn't work with Monstrous Tooth. So, I mean, it's an alright item. I don't know the teleport is going to be better for us, and, you know, I don't use either particularly frequently at all. And I'll probably end up dropping either of them, but I feel like I think, but I mean, I probably will be sticking with Monstrous Tooth this time. I will touch teleport so it doesn't appear again throughout the run, and just be on my way. That's all I can do on this floor, and so away to the, you know, Caves 1. Hopefully not Catacombs 1. We also, now since we passed up a deal with the devil, we have the chance of getting angel rooms instead. Oh, well, that was unfortunate, but we know where the secret room is, so I'm going to go there right away so I don't forget, and then look somewhere else, because that's something I do pretty frequently. Nope. Okay, we're fine. It doesn't count as an explosion, so we couldn't use Monstro to break a rock, and we also can't use it while we are in an empty room. So we get Transcendence, which is just straight up flight, and that is awesome. Yeah, you know what? Screw you. The Monstro, I notice, is not always a champion. It wasn't a champion the first time, it wasn't a champion that time. That's fine, though. The nice thing about Cain, though, is these small damage ups, they're going to stack up pretty nicely, since he does have a 1.2 times damage multiplier. Whoa, calm down, trite. So that's really awesome. And, you know, it's nice to play a hard mode of the game while still playing a normal old vanilla run, because vanilla runs are the best runs. But a harder game is an interesting game. So like I said, angel rooms are a possibility. Well, hopefully I won't be taking any red heart damage. I do kind of wish that I had gotten a charge for Monstrous Tooth, since all it is offensive. It's not like I can use it as a pro strat to replay a room or something. But that would be pretty sweet. There used to be a glitch with Lemon Mishap where you could do that, except the fact that you can use Lemon Mishap whenever, I'm pretty sure. Okay, that's handled. Grab the soul heart so we can't take red heart damage. Oh, I mean, we can, but so we shouldn't take red heart damage. How about that? Then just 2 more of these, and we have a reasonable chance of getting a devil or angel room here. Ah, we got it. It's a devil room. That's fine. Get out of there. Oh, okay. Well, that's a speed up pill, I'm pretty sure. Yes, it is. I don't want to take that, because I'm more than fast enough. Strength is good. Have another soul heart. The pact is a definite pickup. That'll give us damage up, tears up, and 2 soul hearts. Now, I could have, in fact, taken Guppy's head and just gone to -1 health without losing my soul hearts by using the strength card, but I don't really want it. I don't want Guppy's head that much. I'd rather keep my strength card for the damage up that it conveys, which is its magic mushroom for a room, so that's what 1.5 times damage multiplier, as well as a little bit more damage. So I think I'd rather save it for that, or for a, you know, better deal with the devil that I would be unable to afford otherwise. So the parasite's pretty fun. That'll allow our shots to split into 2 shots when they hit something, you know, an enemy, a wall, whatever. And sometimes that can, you know, increase our damage output even on one enemy, since if you don't hit straight on, one of the split tiers can hit the enemy again, which is pretty awesome. And if you have a large target enemy, that's pretty easy. So it's a good advantage to go with our 3 damage ups so far. This is a pretty good run. And with flight, we can just grab those bombs for free. We know the secret room isn't next to the shop, and I don't have 15 cents, but I could go to this challenge room, so why not? Note that challenge rooms do not have champion enemies. That's just part of the code. They can't do that. I forgot to say it early again. So unfortunately, that means that, I mean, I didn't say it early enough. So you might not know, because you might not watch this far. Although this is you know, just 10 minutes in, it's probably reasonable to say that you're still watching. Even the people that don't watch videos for very long usually stick around for 10 minutes. The average view duration is usually somewhere between 15 and 20. Or actually 14. It's right around 14. So you're probably still here. But champion enemies don't exist in challenge rooms or boss challenge rooms. Alternates do, but not champions. There's a difference. With 4 keys, I'm still not going to the shop. Last shop that is guaranteed not to be greed, but that's fine. So today is my first day in classes. That's going to be fun. Thanks for opening the secret room for free. Okay, another soul heart. I like collecting my soul hearts. And 3 more cents will go to the shop right away. 50% chance it's greed, but still. Anyway, I'll be in classes for the first time in a while, and that's, you know, both exciting and terrifying. Not really terrifying. It's probably going to be fine. I should go in here. It is a fortune teller, so with a lucky foot, we win 100% of the time on fortune tellers. And that's pretty sweet. So that means a bunch of soul hearts, a bunch of cards and trinkets, and may as well use the 2 of diamonds right away. Or it just blows up super early. Let's play this once, and then we can play it again from the heart in here. Not too worried about my ability to keep health, since I have soul hearts just stacking up. So let's go on, look for the item room. Look at all the champion enemies. Whoa, whoa, okay. I really wish the Wrath of the Lamb enemies had champions. Like, almost all of the normal enemies have champions and normal bosses and stuff, but then a lot of the Wrath of the Lamb stuff just doesn't. It's weird, I guess, really. It's the best way to put it. But nothing I can do about it. Okay, you are no problem. What are you? 2 strength cards? Well, that's just silly. That is just silly, is what that is. I wish I could carry both at once, because I don't know if... I mean, it should. If you get 2 strength cards in the same room, and then you have something you can spend health on, you can just use both of them to get +2 health, which means that you could go even more negative without losing your soul hearts in a devil room, given that opportunity. No, we won't be getting angel rooms anymore. We won't have that chance because we took a deal with the devil. So that's something good to keep in mind. I'm surprised I didn't end up taking damage there, and then I took that stupid damage that I... Wow. Hey, whatever. Okay, you stay out of my face. We good. We still haven't found the item room, but it's just Catacombs 2. We're fine to fight the boss, which is the champion hollow that spawns boom flies when each section is destroyed. So that's no fun whatsoever, but hopefully we will be able to handle it without too much trouble. I would hope. I almost burst out into Taylor Swift, but you know, I think that we would all prefer I not. So the first one is dead. And if we could get a sweet chain reaction near the second one and not near me, you know, that's exactly what I was asking for. So, we got 2 soul hearts for that fight. We get a health up. Come on, keep going. And no deal with the devil, which is unfortunate. But I will go back to that arcade, and I'll use one of the 2 strength cards, since I may as well, to play the blood donation machine as much as possible. But I will keep the second one, because again, I want to be able to go negative on a deal with the devil without losing my soul hearts, because that is a pretty good investment if you're going to be getting the Polaroid. I never explained Mom's Pearl, by the way, and what that'll do for us is it'll give us an extra 10% chance to have the non-specific heart drops be replaced by soul heart drops. So that stacks with our miter and our base chance to give us a like 59.5% chance total, because the way consecutive chances works is different from just adding the chances. And that 10% equates to around a 4.5, I believe, % chance increase, if we were talking about one total chance. So that's pretty cool. We do have a very good chance of soul heart drops, basically. Alright, we just get the blood bag immediately, then there is nothing whatsoever for me to be doing with all of this health or with this extra strength card. So what I guess I will do is go fight in this challenge room, where we won't fight champion enemies, unfortunately. But that's fine. I will use the strength card, giving me that 1.5 times damage multiplier. Jeez, my damage is huge. And I'm fast because Magic Mushroom is also a speed up. Which is no problem. I can one-shot like everything right now. This is... Magic Mushroom would be a great pickup. I'll say that much for sure. Okay, you're dead. We grab this, and we grab our second strength card and leave the floor. Because there's nothing more for me to do here. I could look for the top secret room, but I don't really care to. Because I don't think that it's gonna... I mean, yeah, it could give me an Eternal Heart, but I'm able to take both deals with the devil right now, thanks to my strength card, if they were both 2 hearts. And go negative instead of going 0, which could have benefits. Could not have benefits, but still. You know, there's not really... There's not an advantage or a disadvantage necessarily. I'm taking like all the damage, but you know, I did pick up Infestation, and what Infestation will do for me is every time I get hit, I'll spawn a Kamikaze Fly or 2. Range up is pretty nice, allows me to shoot from further away, and Kane starts with low range, so that's pretty good. Nice Soul Heart there, considering how much damage I just took. It's pretty essential. The Blood Rights is pretty terrible. I almost called it the Razor Blade. It's not the Razor Blade. It's pretty terrible. It damages ourselves in order to do a reasonable amount of damage to every enemy in the room. But I'd prefer not taking the damage because, you know, it's just not really worth it. Okay. Part of the reason that things are going badly is definitely, I would have to say, the sweet speed that I actually don't think is sweet at all. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to try something. Yeah, there we go. Unfortunately, I don't need these things at all, whatsoever. So, I showed off a sweet pro strat, and then it didn't pay off at all. But, I'll take Guppy's Tail anyway, because why not? That'll increase our chest and golden chest drops, while decreasing all other drops. But anyway, I showed that you can teleport and pick up an item or trinket or whatever before the teleport goes through. And that's pretty awesome because I've never actually been successful with that until now. But it's awesome because it allowed me to have the chance to use that pro strength strategy without losing it by going into the room. Wow, that explosion didn't kill you. Don't be a big jerk, man. Also, only a few of you will know or care about this, but the new Yu-Gi-Oh! Ban list just got posted, and it's super trolly. And I mean, I don't really keep up with the whole scene. Yeah, this is definitely better than Mom's Pearl, significantly increasing our rate of fire, since we don't, you know, no reason not to take the Steam sale, since we already have a very high chance of Soul Hearts. And so the DPS up is pretty great, and hopefully we can just find Mom's Purse so that we can hold 2 trinkets on the next floor. Okay. Let's fight the boss. It's Gish. Oh, awesome. So we're going to pick up Little Gish, which will give us a sweet familiar that'll shoot, not homing tears, will shoot slowing tears. And those are pretty convenient in like numerous ways. They stop jumping enemies from moving when they do like super high off-screen jumps. They slow down enemy tears and things. Slow down enemies. It's just generally great. Generally great. And Gish has just like not attacked me, so that's perfect. I still have no reason that I want to go to the Devil Room for that other item, because it's really just not going to be helpful for me. So I want to go looking for some chests, and not really golden chests since I used all of my keys. And then I want to leave the floor. Okay, stop changing between Psychic Maw and not Psychic Maw. Don't do that. Sometimes they have Eternal Fly orbitals, which, you know, will block our tears, unfortunately, but, you know, it's a thing that happens sometimes and doesn't happen other times. Anyway, I think that we've become powerful enough that this is workable. We also are 1/3 of the way to becoming Guppy, which is nice. Health up. Alright then. Hopefully we'll find some curse rooms and get lucky about the chests containing Guppy items so that I could become Guppy. That would be pretty sweet. Okay, there we go. Stop shooting at me, you fools. There's a curse room, and we can fly, so that means it only costs us to leave, not to go in, which means this is only a half soul heart cost, and thus even more worth it. Neither of those were Guppy items, but the Kamikaze Flies do twice our damage, and those are nice. This is a normal challenge room, so, you know, we can definitely go to it with our current health, and that is nice. Oh, you need to stop it. We can also use the Parasite here. Health up again. Okay! No complaints here. Compass. Yeah. Compass will show us all of the icons on the map without showing us how to get to them. So, you know, we'll be able to sort of guess where the item room, the boss room, shop, etc. are. And that's really nice. Doesn't show us the secret room unless it shows us that there's a mini-boss somewhere, and then we find out later that that's the secret room. We would lose that icon, actually, because the secret room icon overrides the mini-boss icon. I'm taking a staggering amount of damage, and I'm going to have to attribute it to my unnecessarily high speed, because my speed is unnecessarily high, and I would not be taking this damage were I slower. There are very few situations where speed is any kind of benefit. Like, there's a certain point, and it's lower than Kane's starting speed, where speed stops being particularly useful. So I just generally don't take it, and unfortunately that speed up took me really far. Still, I'm done here. Now, we have a boss challenge room, but we also have an arcade. So we'll be able to get down to that low health required for the boss challenge room using the blood donation machine in the arcade, and that's great. Just the kind of thing we needed to do. Okay. I did want to make a stop at the item room first, provided I could find a key, which is proving tough since champion enemies don't drop keys anymore, because they don't drop anything. Now, what I will say is that, okay. So certain champion enemies do, which might mean that it's the champion enemies that would have been champions had the cheat not intervened, or it could mean that alternate champions do it, or it could mean that Spider just missed coding one to not drop things. I don't know, but either way, something worked. Speedball is speed and shot speed up, and I want neither of those things whatsoever. So, let's see. There's our arcade, so we want to stop there. Still haven't been using Monstro's Tooth. I probably should, but oh well. What can you do? Okay, that was kind of close. Okay, just please die. Perfect. We get another speed up, so I will skip on that. And I will grab... Oh, good. It's another thingy. Now, please let me get down to 1 heart before you break. I don't necessarily need all of this money, I hope you know. And of course this got us some flies. Alright, IV bag, we'll just touch it so it doesn't appear from any other blood donation machines that we may or may not even encounter in the future. And then we'll just play this for a little while until it breaks, then we'll go to the boss challenge room. And then we'll leave, I guess. We have to go to the shop as well, since I am looking for Mom's purse. But we want these soul hearts, and that's why I'm playing here. And as nice as these tarot cards may be, I don't really want to worry about the whole part where they're annoying to pick up without losing what you're after, like what you already have and like. So that's good enough for me. I'm just going to leave. We got a couple soul hearts, and I'm happy with that. And strength is just a really good card, so I'm not, like, upset about not being able to pick up another card, because it's good enough. Soul hearts are good. So we're almost to the boss challenge room, which hopefully contains a damage up. Because I like damage, but, you know, I'd be happy with a tears up since we're going to probably be dropping cancer. I'd be happy with a number of things. Health up, the least of which, I mean, obviously, health up is better than something I wouldn't want to pick up at all, like a shot speed up or a speed up, but health up is not too consequential for me at this point. I'd prefer soul hearts and tears and things. I guess I'll take the battery since I've got nothing else to spend my money on. That allows our spacebar item to charge once every 10-15 seconds or something like that. 1 tick each charge. Squeezy is exactly what I wanted to see. Tears up, 2 soul hearts. Perfect. Fills the role of not a health up. Fills the role of a tears up. And, you know, fills the role of giving me some soul hearts. It does everything I want it to. Unfortunately, we did not get Mom's purse, so we are going to be dropping cancer, which is why, like I was saying, I wanted that tears up pretty badly, because it was pretty useful. But for now, at least, our fire rate is just so high that we can work with this very easily. We're doing a lot of damage and not having any problems, and I like that. Okay, you're dead. We got a chest with some money that I don't really need. Now I may as well buy the heart. I may as well buy the card. The devil adds 2 damage for a room. That's not as good as strength. And I may as well buy the bomb, even though I don't really need it. I'm gonna complete the floor. Oh, why not use Monstro's Tooth? We can kill that monstro, I believe. Because you saw that it was taking damage from my tears. I'm pretty sure we can kill it if we have, like, absurd damage output like Mom's Knife Polyphemus. Which would be, I mean, I'm pretty sure you can, and that means that people have definitely done it if it can be. And I'm sure we've seen it in videos before, and I've just forgotten. But it's pretty cool, and it doesn't do anything for you. I don't know, it probably counts as a kill for, like, Bloody Lust or Charm of the Vampire, but who really cares, because they're kind of bad. Still, it's something that you can probably do. Ugh, champions, you're too strong. You don't die from single explosions. Worst thing. They have so much health. Enemies, like champions, tend to have double damage, double health, or both. That's pretty much what champions all do. And none of them have specific drops except bosses, which, you know, of course, will be soul hearts when they're blue. And that's about it. So, I mean, generally, champion enemies, there can only be like 3 per enemy unless there are more, just more that have the same things. Unless I'm forgetting something. Obviously, they're larger. But yeah, I don't know about that. I think that there are only really 3 options for what a champion is. It's double health, double damage, or both. Although I guess there might be like 1.5 times health. Things like that. I haven't really looked into the code for enemy health or boss health or anything, so I guess I can't say with 100% certainty. Take you, and fine, I'll look into you. Don't want the tower. I do want strength. Okay, let's put this over here where we're not going to be going anymore. Then let's look at these 2 cards. Are they both strength? Is that what you're telling me? No, this one is the Chariot. Okay, so here's the strategy. We do the Chariot, and then we just mash this, because we can play it for free while we're invincible. Alright, that didn't get us too much, but it was the right thing to do, I suppose. Then we'll take our Monstro's Tooth, we'll take our Cancer and Strength, and we'll leave. Of course we're going to be dropping Cancer very shortly. Wasn't worth it. Let's fight this boss. Red Mom, easiest mom in most situations. We have no orbitals, by the way, which is a little bit ridiculous. Oh, God. Okay, so we can't dodge the tears, unfortunately. Maybe this is going to be easier to fight legitimately. Okay, let's get you over here. Oh, stop it. Stop it, you. Was that the small rock? It was the small rock. Small rock is going to be damage up, tears up, and speed down. So really everything I want all at once. So that's pretty great. Of course, we don't want the shot speed up because shot speed up's real bad. Knockback, causing enemies to do unpredictable things and often hit us. Making it harder to aim. You can't aim your shots, or you can't angle your shots as much. It's just generally bad, but the small rock is like all of the things that I love in one. So that's great. And our fire rate isn't terrible. I would love another tears up, but our damage, totally acceptable. Our damage is definitely totally acceptable. And with the Parasite hitting some enemies multiple times, or allowing us to just kind of spread our damage around without having to shoot more tears, it kind of makes up for it. And so that is very good. Okay, there was no other drop. All these champions, there's just so much damage to do. On a run in the champions cheat kind of business, where you don't get a lot of damage ups, I think you're going to have a hard time. And especially now that there's the cheat for not having champions drop things. Good luck. Good luck. Of course, oh no, this is the wrong way. Of course, Spider hasn't released that yet. I only have it because he sent it to me. I'm sure that he can give you a link if he wants it to be out there. Which I'm sure he'll put it in the next patch, which, so, I mean, everyone can probably wait for it just fine. Still, okay, I like beggars. Beggars are nice. They give me items. I have enough money that if this beggar doesn't give me an item, I would be more impressed than angry. I don't want the half heart. The half heart would stop me from getting Polaroid invincibility if I get hit a ton. Portable slot. Okay. Well, we have no orbitals, so depending on the boss we fight, portable slot could be really awesome. We could farm boss drops, or if it's unfortunately death, we could farm a couple cubes of meat. All we have to do is use this until we spawn a black fly. Don't kill the black fly, leave the room, and then re-enter the room in order to fight the boss again, because the black fly respawns it. I don't want to use the Emperor for this. And I don't know why I'm sticking with my strength card for so long, but guess what? It's going to help me. I promise. It's a good card, so it's it's good to have, especially for the Isaac and Blue Baby fights, whichever one I choose to use it on. They'll feel the wrath. So we're just going to continue attempting to kill these stupid lumps. I hate lumps so much. They're the worst. Okay, there we go. This is quite a big Womb 1. You know, it must be Curse of the Lost, and I just wasn't paying attention, as usual. Oh, that was really close. Curse of the Lost, of course, increasing the size of the floor by 4 rooms. No, you stop it. See, oh no, I can't believe I didn't dodge that. Everything has so much health. I'm glad that Isaac and Blue Baby don't have champions. And I'm glad that my Kamikaze Flies do so much damage, because, you know, twice my damage is a lot when my damage is as good as it is, due to all of these, like, 4 or 5 damage ups I've taken. I think it's 4. Too bad we don't have more, but, you know. Oh, no! Okay, whatever. Can only do so much. This is a great run by standards of... the standards of a normal run. Just with all these champions, this is kind of a necessary level of damage, which is a little bit ridiculous and cool at the same time. I think that it's fun that it takes so much more to have a successful run, or so much more patience, if not so much more damage. Thank you for finally giving me some regular chests. I forgot about them for a little while. Not really, but, like, come on, it's been a while. Nope. God, these babies have so much health. Gosh darn babies. Parasite is actually, like, doing real work here. Nope, okay. It's allowing us to attack multiple enemies at once, and that's making a huge difference. I don't have any keys. So we're going to finally make it to the boss. I'm going to take some damage, which I can't afford. Infestation, you need to spawn more flies. I mean, every time I take damage, it spawns like 1 to 3 or something like that. So at least when I get hit, I'm doing a fair amount of damage. Still, I wish I had like the Mulligan or Guppy, of course. Who doesn't wish they were Guppy? So what boss? It's Skulllex. Okay, so it seems, based on last run, that Skulllex may not be re-rollable. Which means that I have to test it, of course. Oh, okay. Keep going. So I'm going to test that this here run. If possible, of course. If we get lucky enough to get at least 1 black fly in the time we have with 61 cents, then we will, of course, do so. But I don't know if it'll work. We might just come back and the room won't be refightable, like happened in the previous video. I believe it was the previous video. So that's the adventure for today. No devil room. Health up is fine. We have nothing that'll kill a black fly, but oh, pretty fly, that's really good. Pretty fly, of course, gives us an orbital fly that will block enemy tiers and damage fly-type enemies. We're winning a lot. But now, by the way, this fly, since it damages fly-type enemies, will kill our black fly if it spawns too close to us, which we have to hope it doesn't. Still, this is like really profitable. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to leave without picking up that red heart and ruining our Polaroid invincibility. But we're just going to keep trying. Okay. You need to get away from the door now. Okay, that's a health up. Okay, you stay away from the door. And by the way, that no longer ruins our Polaroid invincibility. So we come back in, it says we're fighting Skulllex, and we actually do refight Skulllex. So it was just a glitch that had to do with the fact that I was on an XL floor. Good to know. So I guess that means that we will continue fighting Skulllex. I like how it covers up the trapdoor. I don't want to accidentally go down the trapdoor, by the way. That would be a catastrophe. I want to use this pill, though, which could have been telepills, and I would have been a little sad. But it's not like we would have lost our refight in general. We would have had to start it over. So that's all good. We're going to fight this boss as many times as possible. Or basically, actually, I think I'm just going to fight it until I get a bad boss drop. because I don't want to have to pick up boss drop. Of course, the newest boss drop is the one you're going to pick up first if you've got multiple there. So don't worry about that. I could just keep going and hope for not a bad one. Okay, I will take a range up. Start the process over. Hope for pretty flies and black flies. And all these soul hearts, and that's awesome as well. After this floor, though, I have really no reason to farm any bosses because we're not going to be getting boss drops. So I will go back for MONSTROS Tooth. At least I'm pretty fast, so that won't be a horrible backtrack. Oh, hurry up. I mean, of course, if it doesn't give me any more, that's fine, because we're probably going to be getting bad boss drops soon. There are still some good ones, like Super Bandage and Pentagram, and I'm sure there's at least one health up left. I mean, there must be. So, it's not like we have to get bad ones, it's just that we're probably pretty likely. That's our first key in a while. At least it can't drop chests, because that would get a little ridiculous pretty quickly. I wouldn't mind more pills, though, because we have pretty good pills. Oh, no! Oh, well. Oh, okay, get out. We good. So we'll just keep on fighting Skull-X all day if we have to. Of course, it has no champions, as we've been able to see for a while now. Nothing I can do about that, though. Okay, Pretty Fly saved me. Pretty Fly saved me, so, you know, everything went according to plan. Takes a little while to kill, just because, you know, only hittable for the very end of its tail, which means it's a hassle. And it doesn't have the same thing as Pin, where when it does the poke out of the ground thing, you can still hit it once it goes back in. Okay, don't do it. So that's unfortunate as well. But it's almost dead. We are about to finish. We finished. We get a health up, and we've got 25 more cents to go. I mean, I'd love more Pretty Flies as well, because having 3 orbitals, or even 2 orbitals, is just really great against Isaac and Blue Baby. The more orbitals, the better. Okay, get away from the door. I will take as long of a loop as I have to. I just want to stay as far away from it as possible. Okay, you get away, and we're good. We are set for our 3rd Skull-X fight. That's 4th Skull-X fight. And you'd think I'd be getting more efficient at killing it, but no. No, it just has to be really annoying about everything. Oh, stop, stop. Just let me hit you. Getting a little bit of lag. I mean, the trapdoors are stacking on top of each other. There are actually 4 trapdoors there now, or 3 trapdoors, soon to be 4. So that counts as more objects being messed with, and accounts for a little bit of the lag. Which is just a fun fact, mostly. If you do this against Mom, where the beam of light spawns, you get a bunch of beams of light and it gets whiter and whiter, and eventually it becomes pretty ridiculous, and you can hardly see through it at all. Which I think is funny and cool. But we're going to keep trying because, you know, we got more money. Nope, you stay away from me. Of course, it knocked all of my pickups away from me, which means that that fly could have easily spawned much closer to me and caused me an issue with getting out of the door, or actually just accidentally killing it. But it didn't. Now it just needs to get away from there. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it, you. We just play the waiting game. I'm not comfortable with it. Yeah, that's why. Okay, we made it. By the way, we've still only gotten 1 key, which seems a little bit ridiculous to me. I don't know about you. But this will be our 5th Skull-X fight so far, and that's great. That is perfect, in fact. I hope for one more fight, maybe. But, you know, we've gotten pretty good stuff from it so far. Range ups to the point where I can probably shoot across the room as Kane, which is a moderately impressive feat since he can't, in fact, shoot very far to start at all. So, we're almost done with this one. Oh, you had to poke out your head instead of your tail, or just do a jump. Like a, you know, like a kind individual. Shot speed up. Alright, I'm ready to not fight him, but I will keep trying because I just don't have to pick it up. It says tears up, by the way, but it's actually a shot speed up. The game doesn't know what it's talking about sometimes. And this is one such time. Of course, I wouldn't mind if it, instead of a black fly, just gave me a pretty fly. seems like something that I could go for, but still, another fight would not hurt. Alright, well, guess we're fighting again. Now we have to be a little careful not to pick up that magic 8-ball, because, you know, shot speed is garbage. And shot speed is different from Tears Up. Tears Up is rate of fire, shot speed is how fast our tears travel through the air. Completely different. No, you stop it. Okay, now you just take all the damage. I kind of really just want to see Pentagram already. The damage up would be very, very helpful. Because as we've seen, champions have a lot of health, and I have great damage for a normal game, but not good enough. Well, I mean, good enough, just not amazing for champions. Oh, I thought you'd die. There we go. We get a health up, which is also a shot speed up, unfortunately. We've got 9 more cents. We're just going to keep going. Wow, look at these soul hearts just stacking up. Pill. Could be good. Oh my goodness. This is just silly to look at. Alright, we're done. What could this pill do? Tears up, so higher rate of fire. That's awesome. So now we will go back. Damage up. Alright then. We'll go back and grab our sweet, sweet Monstros tooth. Oh god, but we don't have to yet. Cause this gosh darn blood bank. Blood donation machine, really. Okay, there we go. We got 1 more cent. We also got a health up and speed up, which is unfortunate. But we have 1 more fly. Or 1 more cent. Oh, alright. Happened, I tried. Couldn't get away fast enough. We are done. We can get out of here. And Steven is just as much of a damage up as the pentagram, so it's kind of like we went even there. Except we also got a bunch of health ups, which is awesome. Still have no keys, but that was... Steven was definitely worth the key. Definitely. So away we go. Finally done with the Womb 1. Fought Skolex like 5 times. Almost fought him again, but unfortunately our Kamikaze Fly just screwed us over. Which, well, oh well. Skipping the shot speed up. Nothing to do with all those red hearts there. I was gonna, of course, play the blood donation machine a bunch of times in hopes of getting rid of all of those red hearts, then gambling some more on the portable slot and having a good time. But it didn't happen. The, you know, the blood donation machine wouldn't have it. We only got to play twice. And since you can double play on the Womb and Beyond when you take a full heart of damage, well, we only got 1 technical play out of it where we got, no, never mind. We only lost 1 of the hearts, that's all. Okay, so it looks like down is the way rather than, to the right. So I'm just going to go this way instead, because I don't care to full explore. There's no way I'm getting down to 1 red heart in order to go to the boss challenge room. So I'll just fight the boss and be done. Of course, this boss will be Mom's Heart. It lives, rather. And that shouldn't be too much of a challenge. With this damage output, there's no champion, and it can't spawn champion enemies, I don't believe. So this is just going to be a really easy normal fight, because my damage is so good for the normal game, and it's really just well-suited for a pretty balanced champion game, honestly, which is crazy, and I'm a fan of that. Okay, I will kill you on the spikes. Look how much health it has, and look how many golden chests we're getting. Oh no, those enemies are champions. Maybe it can't spawn champions, but the starting spawned ones can be champions. Or maybe that just happened to work because of Spider Mod. I don't know. Nope, can't spawn champions. So there we go. That was close. Place a bomb. We do have 34 bombs, with 33 now after using one. So Monster will die pretty much immediately because our damage output is extremely good. We have high damage, high tears, and the Parasite. Can't forget about the Parasite. Oh, I went too early. We are getting a little bit of lag, and I don't know why. This doesn't happen in the vanilla game. Spider Mod just seems to not run as nicely for me, and I guess that's life sometimes. So we're about to be in the repeated bomb state, and there it is. So now we don't have to worry about whether or not we kill all the enemies. All we have to worry about is shooting at the heart. I am going to take a drink of water once I finish this fight and enter the next floor. We are absolutely going to the cathedral rather than Shoal because it is much more, our run is much more suited. Shoal would be simple. Still not a tinted rock. Oh well. So I'm taking a drink of water. Alright, sorry about that. Just gotta keep the voice happy or I probably won't be able to make videos as much. If my voice isn't happy with me... Oh, the shot speed, knockback. Terrible things. If my voice isn't happy with me, I've got to take a break, and no one wants me to take a break. At least I don't want me to take a break. So, you know, we got to prevent that as best as we can. Asbestos. Alright, this does look like the right way, and so I'm glad of that. We'll be able to fight Isaac as soon as possible, which is always pretty much what you want to do. I think that I will save the strength card, depending on how our damage output looks, but I think I'll be saving it for the blue baby fight. Oh, it's not the right way. Alright, well, I was wrong. That was close. Okay, you're gonna die. Oh, man, I dodged when I didn't need to dodge, and then sadness was everywhere, and it was just terrible. Flat penny would be nice, but we're not picking up too much money. I guess we could pick up too much money. Alright, so this is what we're going to do. I feel pretty comfortable with my health, and I won't forget the Polaroid that we need to go to the chest. But we have a blood donation machine back here, and so I'm going to play it a bunch of times and get as many cents as possible. And then with the flat penny, each time we pick up a coin, there's a 50% chance that a key will drop next to it. And then we can actually have a stash of keys, and there we go. And I have 7 keys. Let's play these up. Open some chests and good stuff. There we go. That one paid for itself. And I will just do 2 more plays. Alright, I think that I'm happy. Of course, I might not have enough keys for the chest. Since we have Guppy's tail, we might be getting a lot of golden chests. But I think I'm alright for now. I don't have much that I can do about my whole health situation, which is why I kind of didn't want to commit to that too hard. Although I could, since I have a lot of soul hearts, go down to half of a red heart. Since the blood donation machine won't kill me unless I have absolutely no soul hearts to go with my low red hearts, I could commit to that and then have a beautiful set of Polaroid invincibility on every hit, which might be worth it, but might not. I mean, it's worth it, but it might not be necessary at all, because I think that my damage output and such is very good. Strength, of course, will count as a Heart of Recovery, so we also won't be able to work with that. So basically, it's just a very temporary, fleeting strategy, and who knows what items we're going to get on the chest. So it just seems iffy, I suppose. Okay, we're almost done here. You just gotta die a little bit. A little bit. You don't have to die completely. There we go. Oh, but we're just getting bombs, because that's all of the drops that we can get this run. Okay, careful, Gazing Globins. I'm gonna place a bomb here, and then you guys are all gonna walk right into that. It doesn't even kill you. Doesn't even knock you into the use state. That is ridiculous. So we're gonna pick up the key, because keys are nice, and we're gonna kill as many of these dudes as we can. Parasite really is doing work. What is with all these bombs? How is this happening? Okay, Champion Monstro 2, no big deal. We can still get it locked. Since we got it locked right away, it's going to be easy. And that is excellent. No, you stop it. And we're done. We get a soul heart. What is this? The world. Well, we know where our secret room is. I'm going to go to the secret room since it's already next to something we've explored, so why not? I could have saved the world, but I'm saving strength, remember? So I stuck with that, and I just kind of used it because I wasn't going to be keeping it or anything. 3 cents, not really anything I care about. I'm going to go to the curse room. You don't say. Alright then. So now we win, basically. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. So now we're at -1 red health as well. We're also 2/3 of the way to becoming Guppy. Unfortunately, we won't get that third. So, well, whatever. But we have more soul hearts than enough to win no matter what, pretty much. I could take a lot of damage every room and be totally fine. But I don't think that'll be necessary. Note that we're hitting with twice as many tiers because, oh, I got mispositioned. There we go. Now, each of the parasite split shots will hit as well. Well, one of the 2 parasite split shots will be hitting as well as the main tier. And that is excellent, doubling our damage output, essentially. Okay, and I'm just tanking the damage because I have a ton of health. And this is probably the best way to handle this right now, because look at all these hits I'm doing. We're actually doing, like, noticeable amounts with each hit. And that's pretty impressive against Isaac. That's not usual. We have 8 keys. Let's see what we can get. Relic is pretty much not useful at this point in the game, but I mean, I'll still take it, and I'll take the Forever Alone attack fly, because why not? And I will stick with Monstro's Tooth, even if I'm not really using it. So you know what? Screw you. I'll use my... Oh, Monstro's Tooth. You attacked the wrong thing. That's an eye. You can't damage that. Not even I can damage that. Okay, that's about to shoot his eye lasers. That's fine. Getting that flight early on was pretty nice, I'm going to have to say. Okay, there we go. Dead bird. When we get hit, spawn that dead bird. And that'll, you know, do a little bit of damage to stuff. Oh no, I took damage. I'm going to lose now. Homing bombs, +5 bombs as well. It does not matter if I kill Gluttony last and take the health up, but I want to kill Lust last, because Poison Touch would be mighty nice. Okay, there we go. The health up would not give me a health up. It would bring me to 0, so yes, it would give me a health up, but no, it would not give me a red heart. Bad gas, that's fine. I shouldn't have taken that, by the way, because it could have been a Telepills, which would have been awful, because Telepills could take us to the I Am Error room, and in the chest, that's just an empty room with no way out. We would have to end the run. But we have... I might be saying this a little prematurely, but at the same time, I feel no threat of loss here because I have so much health. We've made it through yet another champion run. This is 2 of the first 7, I guess, where I do it with every single character. And this was fun. I like it. I like this challenge run. And I'll be doing it more, since everyone did have a pretty good response to it the first time, and I expect the second time we'll have a pretty good response as well, since it's a different character, not using the D6, not getting drops from all the champions. That was a big one. I remember these aren't champions because they respawned by something, and that's a win. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.